When the discussion turns to the legends buried beneath Utah's wild terrain, one name keeps echoing: Dwayne Olinger. The rugged oilman turned treasure hunter has captivated millions through Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, a reality series that blurs the boundary between science, folklore, and obsession. Viewers watch him pour heart, grit, and fortune into a patch of land that seems to resist every effort to reveal its secrets. Yet in 2025, while fans speculate about his next discovery, one question remains surprisingly unanswered. What exactly is Dwayne Ollinger's net worth? The enigma around his finances mirrors the very mystery of his ranch. From the equipment-laden tunnels to his sky-high risks, every move seems fueled by money. But where it all comes from, and how much of it remains, is another story entirely. From oil fields to hidden fortunes before the show's debut, Dwayne Olinger was known in oil circles as a successful entrepreneur. His background in drilling operations across Texas and Oklahoma built him both wealth and credibility. He wasn't a man chasing television fame, he was chasing results, guided by the instincts of a prospector and the precision of an engineer. By the time he purchased Blind Frog Ranch in eastern Utah, Duane had already spent decades handling heavy machinery, understanding geology, and negotiating with oil investors. This experience made him both wealthy and uniquely qualified to tackle the kind of subterranean challenges that most treasure hunters wouldn't dare to face. But treasure hunting, unlike oil drilling, is unpredictable. Every inch of soil at the ranch costs money to dig, every scientific test drains resources, and every failed expedition tests the limits of both finances and faith. The myth of the millionaire miner. It's easy to label Duane as a millionaire. After all, television glamour often paints its heroes with golden hues. But Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch doesn't fit the mold of luxury-based reality TV. Duane's hands are calloused, his tools battered, and his trucks are coated with layers of Utah's iron-red dust. What makes estimating his net worth difficult is the scale of his investment versus the ambiguity of his returns. The ranch itself is believed to span around 160 acres, complete with tunnels, natural caverns, and a pond rumored to connect to an ancient underground network. Real estate of that size in Uinta County doesn't come cheap. Yet the land's potential value lies less in acreage and more in what it might be hiding: Aztec gold, iridium, or a trove of historical artifacts. By 2025, speculation online ranges wildly, with some fan forums guessing Duane's worth at over $10 million, while others argue he may have reinvested nearly every dollar he ever made into Blind Frog Ranch's bottomless pit of mystery. The truth? No verified financial statement or public record confirms anything. And perhaps that's how Duane prefers it: mysterious, like the property itself. Investment in the unknown season of Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch showcases a new layer of costly exploration. Heavy drilling rigs, geophysical scanners, underwater drones, and security systems make appearances almost as often as Duane's determined expression. Behind these tools is a mountain of expenses: equipment, high-powered drilling machinery, and excavation gear easily cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Scientific testing. Hiring geologists, chemists, and scanning experts can burn through significant capital, especially when the team investigates unusual mineral deposits or radiation spikes. Logistics and filming. Keeping a crew safe and operational in remote Utah isn't cheap, especially during long shoots in unpredictable weather. These costs raise a fascinating paradox. Duane's quest for treasure may well be eroding his own fortune. Each discovery, whether it's an Aztec artifact or a glowing mineral, adds intrigue, but rarely guarantees financial return. The value beneath the surface ranch is rumored to hide caches of gold and iridium, both immensely valuable materials. Iridium, in particular, is one of the rarest metals on Earth, valued at tens of thousands of dollars per kilogram. If Duane truly stumbled upon a substantial deposit, his net worth could skyrocket beyond traditional estimates. However, until any discovery is officially verified and appraised, those riches exist only as potential. Potential that's been fueling 5 seasons of exploration and speculation. The unknown worth of the treasures underground mirrors the uncertainty of Duane's financial reality. Fans see glimmers of wealth in his equipment and persistence, but each episode also shows the heady toll the mission takes. Beyond money, a different kind of wealth. Dwayne Ollinger's life story isn't driven by greed but by legacy. What sets him apart from typical fortune seekers is his relentless commitment to uncovering truth rather than simply cashing out. His partnership with his son, Chad Ollinger, represents something beyond dollars and cents, a family lineage built on curiosity, courage, and shared risk. Through each setback, cave-ins, toxic gas leaks, unexplained energy readings, Duane's resilience defines him more than his assets. In that sense, his real wealth lies in determination, not in a bank account. Even if his 2025 net worth remains a mystery, his impact on the genre of exploration television is undeniable. He's transformed an obscure ranch into a cultural landmark, drawing researchers, skeptics, and dreamers from around the globe. Blind Frog Ranch. A financial black hole or gold mine? From a financial standpoint, Blind Frog Ranch is both a curse and a promise. It's a property that swallows investment faster than it yields results, yet each mystery unearthed increases its symbolic and potentially market value. Tourism in Uintah County has already seen an uptick since the show's debut. Fans travel to the outskirts of Vernal just to glimpse the area, hoping to spot Duane or feel the energy field that many claim surrounds the property. Such exposure can lead to lucrative spin-offs, documentaries, books, merchandise, and speaking appearances. However, Duane's personality suggests he isn't exploiting the fame for vanity. His approach remains grounded, methodical, and serious. If anything, he seems less concerned about profit and more obsessed with validation, proving that his years of intuition and sweat weren't in vain. Speculations and silence. In 2025, online investigators continue to dig through property records, corporate filings, and production credits to piece together the puzzle of Duane's financial status. But History Channel and Discovery remain tight-lipped about his compensation per episode. Some industry insiders estimate reality show figures like Duane might earn between $15,000 to $30,000 per episode. Respectable, but not lavish when weighed against the dangers and costs of exploration. Add to that his off-screen ventures, private mineral claims, possible investors, and drilling operations, and the picture becomes even murkier. Ollinger's silence about his finances only fuels speculation. Whether this secrecy is strategic or simply protective, it ensures that his financial mystique grows alongside the show's plotlines. The price of obsession. Every great explorer pays a price, and for Duane, that price may be both financial and emotional. His journey embodies the paradox of modern treasure hunting: massive risk, uncertain gain, but unshakable conviction. He's invested years into unsealing the ranch's secrets, enduring physical exhaustion and skepticism from scientists and locals alike. What's fascinating is that the deeper he digs, both literally and metaphorically, the more valuable he becomes as a cultural figure. In a sense, the mystery is the money. The show thrives on his persistence, and that narrative itself generates wealth, not in the form of gold bars, but in continued viewership, sponsorship, and myth-making. Wealth beyond gold. Dwayne Ollinger's true fortune might lie in knowledge. Every scan, excavation, and experiment adds to humanity's understanding of underground anomalies and ancient trade routes. He's collaborated with scientists to explore energy signatures and geological irregularities that could reshape modern theories of Utah's mineral deposits. If future seasons unveil irrefutable scientific findings, even without treasure, Duane's name could become permanently etched in the annals of Discovery Television. Recognition, legacy, and the intellectual ownership of one of America's strangest land mysteries may outshine monetary wealth. Legacy in 2025 and beyond. As of 2025, Dwayne Ollinger's story stands at a crossroads. Viewers watch him teeter between exhaustion and revelation, convinced that one more dig will change everything. The unanswered question of his net worth has almost become symbolic. It reflects the nature of his mission: uncertain, elusive, and endlessly fascinating. Perhaps that's the genius of Dwayne Ollinger's saga. By leaving his financial worth undefined, he turns focus towards something bigger: the endurance of belief. His ranch is a modern legend in motion, and he, its unyielding guardian. Blind Frog Ranch continues to draw comparisons to Skinwalker Ranch, yet Duane's story is distinct in tone, more grounded, more human, and far more personal. He's not chasing aliens or ghosts, he's chasing proof, heritage, and hope.